One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFB this year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week. And the Red Raiders will put total leather and will get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Texas Longhorns offense will get the first swing of the game. There are always butterflies to start a game, and when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Looking downfield, it's Flagway. Takes a hit as he fires. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So Texas Tech's offense will take the field for the first time. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Simon. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Grab behind the line. It's McCutcheon. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the... And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas!
For this offense, it was a bit of a feeling out process there in the first quarter, just trying to find the rhythm and find any holes in the defense they could. Here in the second quarter, they're getting aggressive. They found the matchup they wanted to take advantage of. One-on-one, the quarterback and his target link up for a huge score to finally get on the board.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And the Red Raiders will punt it away on fourth down. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll return it from the 50. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Handoff to the single running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. To throw, it's Lagway. Quickly complete. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. They're setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this third down. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Washington. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. This will likely be the last play of the half. Back to pass on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Lockett. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors at our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense running.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Finds space on the right. There he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Using his legs, it's Braswell. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for a man, it's Lagway. Fires to the wideout. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Wide open downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. The short hands, it's McCutcheon. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lockett. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Caught in the backfield. It's Marsh. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Washington. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a 4th quarter lead. He's going for the goal line. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Got it back on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Longhorns! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Bringing the extra beef. It's goal line. I know what I'm going to get. I know what I'm going to do. We're going to be bigger, stronger at the point of attack and push you around, and then the running back does the rest and finds the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll off one deep down the left side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield, it's Bell. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Trailing by a touchdown, this fourth down opportunity is gargantuan. Oh, they're after him! Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Wide receiver going in motion. They want that clock to run. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. Direct snap. It's Braswell. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Washington found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Huskies football today. Those folks in Seattle won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. To the air on first down. Gets rid of it. It's complete to the right. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the big fella. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on first down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. And the Red Raiders come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Here's a hit. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year. And this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
And it's not going to sit well with the losing team. When you lose these, you're going to get hounded and you're going to get hate. You're going to get social media is going to destroy you about losing to your rival. But you got to put it past you. It is just one game. It's not that big of a deal. Well, Jesse, yeah, it kind of is.
It kind of is a big deal. You're right, David. I mean, a lot of these kids,